you talk about crazy innovators, and we really use that as a badge that we're very proud of, being crazy innovators, each of you and us. I wanted to introduce you to the master chef of our innovation kitchen. He's the senior vice president of our hybrid cloud platform. He's an inspiration to our engineers across the globe. And given the reach NetApp has globally, in other industry, he's an inspiration to countless of engineers across. He's the champion of our innovation hub in India, godfather of this program. So with that, I just want to welcome Octavian, who spans the entire, influence spans the industry. Please, Octavian. Now, while Octavian's coming on stage, I just want to introduce another senior NetApp leader, Krish Vittal Devra. Krish, if you just don't mind, wave hands so people know to talk to you at some point.
Thank you for the kind words.
Yes, absolutely. Between these two people, they define and deliver the products NetApp takes to market. Thank you, Octavian.
Thank you. All right. Welcome, innovators. Good evening. So Ravi alluded to a cricket, game, right? And some of you guys may know that we have tickets, and Krish gets the award for somehow manufacturing these tickets out of thin air. I think he has called every single person at NetApp, their relatives. We called in favors. We came in late, but I'm personally very excited to attend tonight's game. Now, I know nothing of cricket, but Krish grew up with that. He will be my mentor, to understand the game and to enjoy tonight's event. So I'm thrilled to be here tonight. I want to welcome you guys, and for us to enjoy the passion, the innovation, the energy of the NetApp Accelerator program demo day. It's a gathering of brilliant minds, folks that come together here, to share with us their passion for innovation. So for some of you guys that don't know me, I've been with NetApp for about 13 years. I've been in a variety of engineering roles, and now together with Krish, I lead sort of the core platform engineering, the source of most of the IP that the company produces. So one of the things that you heard Ravi talk about is our journey a little bit as a company, how we came up from our roots of a startup in Silicon Valley, and how we reached where we are as a Fortune 500 company. But one of the things that I want to emphasize is to talk a little bit about our right to be sponsors of innovations, right? So I grew up in a place in Eastern Europe, and I was raised by my grandmother, and she used to say that you really need to know how the soup is supposed to taste. So if you're going to be a sponsor of innovation, you have to figure out, do you really understand what it takes, for an idea or creative idea to really transform into something that has, business, value. So we have had a passion for innovation for many years. Ravi has talked a little bit about network storage, but there is a long list of things that we have done over the years to really, co-innovate, with customers and partners. And that came from a deep, place of understanding the type of data challenges, the type of storage challenges that, customers, have faced. And over the years, we've built capabilities that deal with data availability, with data scale, with data protection, with data security. And there is a lot more that we want to do that. And in many cases, right, what the passion that we have, it's in our mature, state, it's being renewed by the efforts of a program like the Accelerator program ran out of India. So we are extremely proud of our heritage, what we've done, the fact that our software powers mission critical applications and companies, State, Bank of India, DreamWorks, the company that builds those dragons that fly on the screen, or fintech companies, or companies that are in the pharmaceutical space, companies that build vaccines that save lives. So we are proud of our strength in the area of innovation, and we really feel that there is this win-win that a company like NetApp gets by being a sponsor of innovation, especially in a place with such energy like India. So a little bit about this type of event, right? This is not the first time. We are in our 6th year, and over the years we sponsored 72 startups in 11 cohorts. One of the things that I'm really, really proud of is that we have made an effort to show our commitment to supporting women founders. So 12 of these 72 startups have been, really companies that had as the main inventor, the main driver of the company, a woman. So that's I feel that that's something that is really, really, special. Now, many of the companies that we sponsored ended up, being able to raise a lot of money. And that's very important because an idea needs to be fueled by investment. And, over the years, more than $330 million have been raised by the companies that we sponsored. 7 of them have had successful exits. And tonight we're going to be excited to present another 6. And hopefully, they will also have, very good, outcomes. So these companies are operating in a very, very vibrant, flourishing ecosystem of innovation. And I'm really proud of NetApp's unwavering support to fueling, this growth. I think we are witnessing an idea that is transforming into a real-world solution that addresses real customer, problems. And we're going to learn more about that. Now, how does this happen, right? This process of, kind of coming together, identifying, ideas and people, investing in helping them, happens in a very organized, very deliberate, fashion by bringing in NetApp experts from maybe the area of technology or go-to-market or marketing. And these folks are mentoring the startups, the people that are behind that. They understand the ideas, they spend time, they advise on the technology, on the business model, on how to reach customers. But one of the things that you're probably wondering, it's what does NetApp get out of that? Several things. So first of all, we are very fortunate to be the recipients of the energy that these startups bring, right? Startups have a massive amount of optimism that they bring, right? They are dealing with a new idea. They are dealing with with possibilities. They are dreaming. The second thing, what they bring, it's an interesting understanding of customers and perhaps a new use case, a new application, something new that perhaps has an opportunity, to really transform into something that's commercially, viable. So we learn from the technology. We are inspired, by them, and we become in a very symbiotic, relationship. The people that give access, to customers, to partners, and we benefit from their understanding of new markets, of emerging technologies, and that energy that I've talked about that. So we value the engagement. We thrive on that engagement, and I have immense respect, for the people that have been engaged in these mentoring relationships over the years. And I want to thank all of you. Now, let's talk a little bit about the importance of this innovation that that we're going to be showcasing, tonight. So I'll spend a little bit of time talking about cloud. So a lot of the world's innovation, a lot of the world's IT applications and services are being deployed in the world's largest hyperscalers. And that first wave of disruption has already happened, is behind us. About 95% of the enterprises are already using some type of cloud infrastructure. Now, does that mean the old data centers are dead? Far from it. But now we are in a situation where customers and enterprises are deploying some of the applications in the traditional data center, some in the cloud, and they're dealing with issues with managing data at scale, managing data silos, trying to enable issues around mobility, cost, security. So we call that state the state of evolved cloud, where perhaps customers want to continue to leverage the cloud, need in many cases to continue to use the traditional data center, but in many cases they're trying to solve complex problems of applications of data that spans a hybrid cloud or a hybrid topology where some of the applications and data will be in the traditional data center in the cloud. So our customers and many of the people in the industry are asking for simpler solutions, for more cost-effective solutions, for solutions that kind of stand the test of time. So what these customers need are bright new ideas. What customers need are true catalysts that drive innovation, that address these issues of the evolved cloud state. So what is a catalyst, right? Most people took some chemistry, maybe in the 10th grade. I don't know, many of you guys are not doctors, so probably might not have done as well in the chemistry class. But the catalyst, it's a component, it's a compound that takes a reaction and accelerates it, brings it new energy. And that's what startups are, right? They drive change. They drive change with more agility. They drive change in a way that it's innovative, that it's faster, that it's more important than before. And that's the spirit of the NetApp Accelerator program. It is revolutionizing in many ways the way customers think of data, of storage, of the type of applications that have its roots in the world's new gold, which is data. So we applaud the cohort 11 achievement. We're looking forward to seeing their demonstrations, to be inspired by their achievement. And I want to urge everybody to continue to embrace data-driven innovation, to work to simplify many of the complexities introduced by this hybrid cloud, evolved cloud type of topologies. So let us be together the catalyst that propel cloud storage and data management and storage for the future. So with that, I want to turn it to Anuj to get the show started and hear the exciting pitches by the founders. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. A big round of applause for Mr. Tanase. Thank you so much, sir.